left field. That's a base knock for Remillard. Jankowski's throw is in time for the out. The Sox will take a look. Elvis points to the dugout.
They're going to take a quick look at it. You got nothing to lose by wanting to take a look in New York. It's a good throw. It was a terrific throw. I think the tag did get him.
After review, the call on the field is overturned to a violation.
Oh, it's a violation by Jonah Heim for being in the line of the slide by Elvis Andrus.
And here comes Bruce Bochy. Now, he's hot, and he just got rung. He got thrown out of the game. Well, I have no idea why that was a violation.
Seventh pitch from Jansen to Ruff. Did he go? No, tie game. And Dave Roberts is losing his mind. He's thrown out. And he's going to go get his money's worth from first base umpire Ed Hickox. Ed saying no he didn't, no he didn't.
That's a swing. It's where the bat travels.
Yeah.
That's a swing. You can look at the wrists and say the wrists don't break. That's not how it's done. It's done by how far the bat travels. You can swing a bat by twisting your hips and not breaking your wrists.
No balls, 2 strikes. And Flores, did he go? He
did!
And the game ends! A swinging strike 3.
No.
Gabe Morales rings him up. The game is over, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are headed to the National League Championship Series.
I didn't think he went on the slider from Max. Gabe Morales thought he did.
Oh man, he didn't
boy,
go.
that's bad.
I don't think he went.
That's bad.
But it's over. It's not reviewable. It's in the books. Max Scherzer closes it out for the Dodgers.
And Bieber is hit by the pitch. Now, did he swing? They say no swing.
I don't think
he's hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. They check it out with the first base umpire, and Buck is incensed. He says absolutely he swung. That's a swing. That should be a strike. Meanwhile, Buck is out talking to Ron Culpa, and now they're going chin to chin.
And he's going to get run.
And now he has been thrown out, which I think was his intention.
Hot looking Harper. Strike 3, high strike. Called strike 3, Angel Hernandez this season for McCutcheon. Good pitch, strike 3. Feels like every half inning is ending with a called third strike. Strike 3 call, bat goes down, helmet goes down with it, and Lauer completes 6 innings, 13 strikeouts. Here it comes. Called strike 3, and Schwarber is thrown out of the game, and he had 0 issue with getting thrown out. Making it very clear, you've missed him inside, outside, up and down. Kyle Schwarber thrown out after being punched out by Angel Hernandez, and Joe may go too. Now, Schwarber is speaking for both sides tonight. We saw a lot of those demonstrations, none like that. We certainly saw them as the players were going back to the bench.
Strike 3 called to end the game.
That's not even close, Mark. Slider that starts off the plate, way off the plate away.
Wow.
Like Sewald didn't walk into it. He was walking back towards the rubber like he was gonna, like, I'm gonna get something back here.
That is a brutal call to end the ball game. And the Nats will drop it 8-4. We've seen far too much of that lately from veteran umpires.
3-2 is a called third strike. Astros get that call at the knees. It was close enough with 2 strikes.
And Phil Nevin is now in the face of the home plate umpire, Stu Sherwater.
It's not a strike.
Phil Nevin and Stu Sherwater nose to nose as Nevin has his say.
Oh, the center cut right down the middle.
You call that a ball?
Yeah. Lopez is smiling.
Wow. Look where this.
Can't miss that one.
Oh, my.
And then this. Neto will have an extra base hit. He should have been in the dugout. And Lopez looks at Roberto Ortiz saying, how can you miss that?
2-2. This one to right. Smith is out there and makes the catch. 4 fly balls in the inning. 1 leaves the yard. That was John Birdie, and it's 1-0. Well, the entire complexion of this game has changed in just a few seconds after we went to break. Madison Bumgarner, you see Torey Lovullo right now, who was tossed last night. He was obviously steamed at the home plate umpire, and then the search of his hand.
Well, here you see Bellino not even looking down at his hands. You know, most umpires come out, they check your hands. You see him right there, he's just waiting. He keeps waiting, looking for Bumgarner to look up. And then when they make that eye contact.
And Bumgarner is not making eye contact.
No.
He's still.
And when Bumgarner says, you're still on my hand and you're staring at me, so now I got to say something.
Count runs 1 and 2, 1 out.
Timeout was called. The umpire points to his wrist, and that means a ball. So that's on Kimbrel.
I don't think Craig Kimbrel was thrilled about that call.
Did not look amused, did he?
Oh, no.
Holy.
He threw Realmuto out of the game. He threw J.T. Realmuto out of the game because he missed his glove when he tried to throw a ball in there. That's a little bit much. Rob Thompson's going to come out and protest, and he goes, what are you doing? And Realmuto got a smile on his face. Are you kidding me? And Realmuto said, listen, I put my glove up there for him to put the ball back in there, and he was going to, and I dropped my glove, and he missed my glove, and then he throws me out of the game. Umpire probably thought that Realmuto was trying to show him up, and I don't think that was the case at all.
Now, on the prior exchange, the umpire threw it out to Kimbrel. So, all right, you don't feel the ball get nestled into your glove. So he wasn't even looking back at the umpire. He just pulled his glove down.
That goes Realmuto, and he's going to take his act down the left field line. And something to say to the third base umpire.
Kenny Jansen is down and away from Kimbrel.
And now he's saying, yeah, you guys have a fun day the rest of the day. I'm out of here.
Nick's had a very good week at the plate. He hit safely in all 3 games in the Miami series. Didn't go that time either. Didn't offer. And it's 3-1. Alfonso Marquez. The appeal to first base from DeJesus said no. Christian Walker can't believe it. Here comes Jeff Bannister for an explanation. I think Alfonso Marquez overruled the no swing call at first. Christian may have been ejected. He was barking, you'll recall, after his last at bat and walking away from Alfonso Marquez.
Somebody should have grabbed Christian. You can't let him walk up there right now. Let Jeff Bannister handle this.
Here's what happened. Apparently that was it.
Wow.
Good grief. The appeal to first on the bunt attempt by Nick Ahmed. Ramon DeJesus said no, he didn't offer. The count is 3-1. Christian, obviously from what we saw, didn't say anything and was ejected.
Yeah, 98-mile-an-hour sinker. That was a really good pitch.
I would say, I mean, it's only the first look I've had at him in person. Best sinker I've seen this year. You know, I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah.
What happened? He just run Murph? Well, it looks like he did.
Well, it looked like he was protesting his check swing call, but I think maybe the home plate umpire threw him out of the game. McDelivery, Supermo, you see Tom in a check swing. Well, it looks like Tom's got a bit of a beef. Did not look like he crossed home plate. They appealed it, and he was upset with CB Buckner. But then the home plate umpire will step in and throw Tom out. And I think that's the frustration on Scott Service's point. He wasn't even talking to the home plate umpire.
Carried him off the field. He played one play.
Oh boy!
I'm telling you. Well, first of all, you got to warn him. Yeah, he's going to bring in the crew chief. Well, he is the crew chief, and Hyder's not happy, and Aaron Boone shouldn't be happy either.
Now here's the nonsense that has to happen. Here's why Brandon Hyde is mad. Dan Iasonia warned both benches. Oh, they just threw him out of the game. You got to be kidding me. He's arguing about a warning for 5 seconds in a 14-0 game. You're going to throw Brandon Hyde out? Get out of here.
Well, I'm sure he's telling him, and you're going to leave the guy that almost hit my guy in the head and then drilled my other guy in the shoulder. Now, I don't know if an umpire should ever assume a guy's thrown at, but when you almost hit a guy in the head and then you do drill the guy 2 down, you probably should get tossed. And a warning doesn't do any good. He should be out of the game. Should be penalized for his actions. It's simple as that. Well, he's been around long enough. Yeah, he threw him out.
I mean, in the history of Major League Baseball, how many managers have been ejected up by 14?
And this is not even Bill Maher with new rules, I mean, this is...
Good grief.
And 2 out. The 0-2 reached forward, grounded slowly up the middle. Swanson will go the short way, and Cronenworth ends up colliding with the second base umpire, Ryan Wills. And now Jake's like, what is going on here? I'm on first base trying to get to second, and somehow you're between me and the bag. That kind of afternoon so far for the Padres. Inning is over. Padres get an unearned run, and we'll go to the 4th.
Great talent.
Runner goes, fisted, ground ball off the glove of Lindor as Meyer slid in.
See, Lindor tries to hold the bag. And I think what Lindor is talking about is the hand. Look at the hand of Will Myers.
Looked like Lindor tried to make the tag and catch the ball at the same time.
Yeah, it looked like Myers' hand was up?
Yeah, but that wasn't intentional.
Oh,
maybe not.
Definitely intentional.
And Showalter's been tossed.
Believable about this effort. Outland did not swing. And the Yankee dugout is screaming.
I think Altman's even surprised.
John Tumpane is your third base umpire. Aaron Boone's still in the dugout, yeah.
Oh, yes, he did. The visual from third base, that was blatant.
Kenley Jansen's upset about something. Oh, you know what happened? Kenley Jansen only got 3 warm-up tosses, and now the umpire's going to stand in front of the plate and not let Kenley Jansen throw it to Manny Pena. And Jansen's incensed. Long walk in from center field, and he apparently didn't complete his warm-up tosses in the time allotted between innings. And at the end of the day, no harm, no foul. Little drama in the 9th inning, but no drama for Ian Anderson, guys. The Braves needed a great start from him.
And Nimmo lines one the other way for a base hit. And that one's going to find the gap and go all the way to the wall. And Nimmo takes a turn at second. He's going to try for 3. The throw coming in to third. It gets by, and Nimmo has a triple.
And that ball just scoots right by the defenders. And they're saying the ball got caught underneath the padding in left center field.
They're going to call that a ground rule double, and Buck is not happy about the call. That ball did not appear to be stuck. Usually, you have to stop, hold up your hands, and indicate to the umpire that the ball is stuck. Once you go and feel the ball, then it usually is not ruled a ground rule double.
It's a ball in play.
Right.
It pops out.
Yeah, it wasn't really stuck. It just
hit and stayed for a moment. And the umpire's going to get together and discuss this.
That's the wrong call.
And it's a bad call.
It is a terrible call.
A, it was not really stuck, and B, Bleday played it. And once you play it, it's not a ball out of play.
The call on the field stands. The runner replaces second base.
Okay.
The challenge.
Bad call. Doesn't matter what they say. It's a bad call.
I respectfully disagree.
This is a continuation of a discussion that was held when Herman came off the mound at the end of the third inning. A long discussion after he was checked by first base umpire James Hoy, who's the crew chief. Afterward, now this is at the end of the top of the third, Hoy had an extended conversation with Boone, and now Herman tried to take the mound. He's been intercepted here. He does not have his glove with him. This was coming off the mound. That's James Hoy, the crew chief, checking his hands and the glove. And then afterwards, Hoy went to talk to Aaron Boone. And so Herman came out to start his warm-up tosses, and Hoy again intercepted him.
If it has to be that long of a discussion, that means something. There's smoke, there's fire.
Well, but now here is Herman with his glove on, going back to the mound where he will presumably start his warm-up tosses. And now Rocco Baldelli's out here to say, hey, what the heck's going on here? If he had something in his glove, on his hands, he needs to come out of the game. And if he didn't, why are we waiting? What was all this about? Hey, if you caught him with something, he's got to go. What was the point of the umpires conferring, all four of them, across the foul line into fair territory? And I think Rocco's getting increasingly agitated here because Herman looks like he's going to continue to pitch. And Rocco, I'd be surprised if he doesn't get ejected. And there he goes. And I think he's got a really good point. There was some reason that Herman was stopped for an extended check along the first baseline as he exited the mound after the top of the third, and again before he took the mound in the fourth. But there he is on the rubber.
That's a tough play for Peacock. And safe at first. Ball gets away, and the runners will advance to second and third. And now they're going to call the runner out for being inside the line and in the way of the throw. And we're going to get an argument now as Dave Martinez is furious. Sam Holbrook, and now the crowd is realizing this. Sam Holbrook has called the batter out for interfering with the throw. Let's take another look.
You can run in this spot. You have to veer back towards the bag. And that is a tough call.
But I mean, he's right on it. And we've seen this time after time, regular season, postseason. And Turner is called out. It sends Gomes back to first. I mean, this is potentially a series-changing call. And they're going to stick with the call.
I don't think that was the right call. I just think they're saying, you know what, not really enough evidence.
Well, after all that. This is between innings. And Dave Martinez went out. And then this escalated where Chip Hale had to hold his manager back.
Ground ball to short. Abrams coming home. Throw on time. And the throw gets away from Chavis at first. Coming in to score is Abreu.
Davies going to challenge us.
Davies going to talk to the umpires and see if the batter was in the baseline. The ball deflected off the glove of Michael Chavis. And here we go again in Houston. Having flashbacks to Game 6 of the World Series when Trey Turner was ruled to be out of the baseline, interfering with the throw down to first. Davey arguing the reverse situation here.
I mean,
they're not going to confer.
No.
They say the game's over.
Well, they can't challenge. It's not challengeable play.
Take a good look at it. Is that on the line? I don't think so. I'm over this play.
Seriously. They need to fix the rule. If this is what the umpires see, that he's running down the line, I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Fix it. We lost the game, and he had nothing to say about it because he can't make the right call. Brutal. Brutal.
How about this down the line from Dominic Smith? K-Barrett Ruiz heading for third. Smith into second. They're going to send K-Barrett all the way from first. And
he's safe.
They're going to call him out.
No way.
For going out of the baseline?
Are we there? Seriously? Oh, this is awful.
Davey's going to have to be careful with his demonstration here not to get tossed. But you're trying to elude the catcher on a throw that took the catcher into foul ground.
Oh, look at me. I can throw you out.
At least he combed his hair today. That's awful.
Crew chief Mark Carlson coming in to help out. Not Davies in his face.
Yeah.
Because Carlson had a rough night here.
Yeah, he's going to get it out for the other day for the Jamer Candelario.
Yeah. Can you get tossed by two umpires in the same game?
Yeah, you can get your money's worth for both. I mean, Derek Thomas, let's figure this thing out, please. He's got the Jimmy Chitwood hair from Hoosiers. What do you think?
I mean, that's a great throw by Hernandez. I don't know that I've ever seen a guy called for going out of the baseline at home.
Yeah, no, he's trying to. No, you're supposed to run into the catcher's mitt. That's what you're supposed to do, Bob.